Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Today I really want to start building some actual buildings in the world. They may just be small ones, but I want to actually start getting some progress done and having something to show for the world. So, without further ado, let's get started. All right. So okay. So I think can't decide. I haven't really looked yet, but think I'm gonna put like a market area over here. And I think that would be really like I think that would fit with like the story because we have a last stream we built a nope, that's the wrong key. A merchant boat, which coming back and looking at it, I am a lot happier with it. I am, however, while I think about it, going to add little windows. Just because, no, we don't. Actually, I think I'm going to decide to do spruce. I know they technically wouldn't have cannons, okay. I know they don't have cannons on the boat, but the idea is there, you know? And it gives a little more texture to, this, the front area, which I think it really needs. Dang. Okay. Um, but I'm actually pretty happy with how the boat turned out. It's the first time I've ever built a boat before. So, but since it's a merchant boat and would be carrying all the goods, I want to build a little market over here. It's not going to be like super fancy or something that's like huge, but something where sailors and travelers could get some goods or sell their goods. Um, and possibly a tavern, just because I think, you know, all good travelers need a place to stay, get some food, and what's the word? Spend time with the community. So that is the plan for today as of right now. Okay, first things first is the market though. And I'm trying to decide if I want to, like how flat I want this to be. Thinking a little fountain here, and then we can have little stalls around it. I think that'd be cute. So let's just do. Yes, this is what I want. Some of this, some of this, some of this. Then it has been a hot minute since I have built a fountain, so please bear with me. Let's see, the center should be there. There. Yeah, that should work. Trying to decide how big I want it to be. That's a good sized fountain, I think. I am, at least for the fountain, I have a general idea in mind, but I am purely winging it just because I want to try my luck and actually expand my skills with this world. I'm trying to, like, what's the word? Be more creative on my own without copying inspiration pictures. Because that's what I do a lot now, is I'll find something that I like and I will just try to copy it to the best of my ability. And I don't appreciate myself doing that. I wish that I was more creative, to be honest. So that's what we're trying to do here. Okay, now for the scary part. No, water. Need water. Need to spell it correctly first, but you know. That didn't do what I thought it was gonna do. That works. It's something. Now, I don't know if I want to come in and fill this in, but I think I'm going to just so that it looks a little nicer. Oh, I just had a idea that may or may not look really, really cool. What if, I don't know why I thought that was gonna work. I really don't. But there's something I can place down to make it look like there are coins. So that is my idea, is coins in the bottom of the well. No, that's gonna break as well. Oh, oh. I had an idea. I had an idea. Iron ore. Okay, maybe not iron ore. Copper? Um, you know what? I think if I make the bottom stone, and then, um, yeah, stone, and then do the copper. No, iron. Is there mossy stone? Stone. Does not look like there is. Which is kind of unfortunate. That's okay. I really want the coins in the bottom of the well idea. So we're gonna do this. Then just randomly place iron ore around. And it kind of looks like there's coins in the bottom of it. I'm actually really happy about that. Um, let's see. Now, I want to start building the stalls after I clear. No, I don't need to clear those out. I want to start building these stalls, so what do I need? Fence posts. Okay. Yes, I am using an inspiration picture, but I am not going to copy it. I'm going to make it my own. I want white. Let's do magenta, blue, red, yellow. Actually, let's do green instead of magenta and gray. Okay, let's see here. One, one, two. I need to make these like 4 high. And that should work. Let's just hope it looks good now. I messed that up. Oopsie. No, I didn't. Haha. Doesn't really matter to me, the pattern, as long as like it's consistent. Like I don't care if it ends with blue on one side and white on the other. I just want it to like still alternate, if that makes sense. Hello. I sell things. I'm gonna raise this end up one just so that it's not flat. That's okay. That is okay. Now I want to put chests and barrels. I haven't decided quite what these places are going to sell yet, but it'll be interesting. Chest. There we go. Okay, now there's chests all around, and this front area is for selling and like showing off what you have. Once I decide what each stand is gonna sell, it'll be easier for me to decorate them. I just want something there so that I have a placeholder. Now I want a little bit of variety in like the roofs. So I'm gonna try and like build different shapes and yeah, build different shapes and try different heights, and that way it's not all the same, if that makes sense. Yeah, see, like this is gonna end with green, and I'm okay with that. Simply a little bit more contrast. I think I'm gonna remove those because it doesn't make sense. It would typically be like a sheet, I feel like. And a sheet's not gonna have that, like, edge. There we go. And I do want to also try it with... No, not spruce. Birch. Let's do back here. Ow. This one's gonna be a small one, but that's okay. Now for this one, because I have a roof idea, I'm going to simply give it a bit more structure on the sides, just to make it make sense. Let's do red. And I haven't decided if I like this overhang yet. I put it in as a place filler. Yeah, it's nice. I like it. We have a booth. It looks like a popcorn bucket that's upside down, but that's okay. It's texture. So we got 3 so far. I don't know how many I want to add before, because I don't have a particular idea. But I do think a little tavern up here, like going this way, would look nice. And it can have like balcony over the water where people can eat. So I want to leave this pathway kind of clear. I think I'm going to add one back here. Just so that it is like, I don't know, fill in space a bit. And I guess it draws the eye to new places, which is always good and gives it depth. Um, So maybe one a little further back here. Can be a bit bigger because it has the room. And I'll make this one yellow. Okay. I'm gonna do something kind of similar to that roof, but I am gonna keep it different though. I'm gonna have it come to a point, and then it'll drop off in the front. Let's start with the white on this side, just to be different. And I want it to come down one more in the front. So we got flat roof, two pointed roofs, and another flat one. And I think it looks good. I do. I'm happy with this. As I fall in the well. Fountain. It's a fountain. But I'm happy with it. Now I just have to like decorate them and make them look nice. Let's remove that. What do I want them to sell oh, we got signs. We have hanging signs. That's gonna be let's do a white one. Okay. Okay. This is gonna be fun. Watch. Haha. It's not gonna say anything, but it's cool. No, not E. Am I right on the back of these? E. That's actually really cool. I like that. Let's do the blue one for this. Let's do well, I want to have them have an overhang too. Because I like the hanging signs. I like them a lot. Okay, okay. I think red with the blue. And then spruce with the green, so it's not Christmassy. Yeah. And I kind of want to change this out to... Hold on, bear with me. We're gonna change it out to, let's do bamboo. It's different enough from the birch, I think, but it doesn't blend in with the white. Okay. The yellow one is calling my name to like flowers for some reason. Don't ask me why. I think it's the yellow correlating with the sunflower, like that kind of thing. So we're gonna make it flowery. We're gonna clean this up a bit. Okay, flowers. What kind of flowers do I want to display? There wouldn't be cactus flowers here, but we do have tulips, poppies, alliums, and Azalea blue, blue? I don't know. It's a pretty flower. Let's do white, purple, red, pink. Actually, that feels weird. I need them to all be like the bush, like how they look like bushes. That looks nice. I like it. Now, for some reason, I feel like it'd have a composter, composter, at least on the outside. Maybe a couple. Where is the cake? And then, of course, it can give you fire resistance? What are these? I don't, huh. I get very distracted very easily sometimes. I had a bit too much caffeine today, so I'm like ready to go. Let's do spruce leaves. I want to make it kind of look like it's been here for a bit. I like the idea that the flowery place has bushes around it. Um, what can I use to store things? Let's do barrels. And then what can I put in the middle? I know I definitely want lanterns around the edges at least. Wait, can hang them. I forgot that lanterns can hang for a second. I'm just gonna, what's it called? Is it? No. Okay. Why over there? Why? Okay, you are right, Minecraft Fates. It does look better. Eventually I will, what's it called? make the daylight cycle happen. I just don't want to deal with it at this very moment in time. So I'm choosing not to. I need to put some lanterns on the ship. Otherwise, it's going to be really dark and not noticeable. That doesn't make sense at all. Okay, lanterns are done. Kind of feeling like, what's it called? Oh. Needs a flower pot. It needs a flower pot. Couple flower pots. Okay. Um, let's see. Can I put mushrooms in it? Hmm. I don't think I want mushrooms. Darn. That would have been cool. Let's do some of those. One of those. Um, Poppy. Yeah, I think that looks nice. I'm happy with that. Now, for some reason, I correlate the red one to be like a butcher shop. So I'd imagine it have all these smokers, and then let's see. Barrel. I need a barrel. There we go. I'm gonna put it on the far side. For some reason, that makes sense to me. Then we need cooked meats. Um, that doesn't look good. Hold on. There we go. What do I want to put on the outside? That is the question that we are asking today. Um, do. Oh. I know what they need. I know what they need. I just have to figure out how I want to. Oh, campfires. They need the wood for the smokers. So, campfire. don't care which tool, I just need a shovel. Okay. It's all drying out right there. Maybe a couple on this side just to like fill up the space. Okay. I'm happy with that. For some reason, this green one is giving bookstore. So, luckily, we have the empty bookshelves. I can just make them look pretty. Let's make them all cursive binding for funny. Haha. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. I like it. I like it a lot. And then we can have a lectern with a book open. Book. Gotta clean out this one, don't I? No, I don't. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what I want to make this one. I'm gonna put the spruce leaves around this one too. Feel like it looks more like complete with the spruce leaves. It's not necessarily just spruce leaves, but actually I think I'm gonna make it oak leaves. Actually, I changed my mind yet again. Birch leaves because of the green in the roof. Green and orange. And I think I'm just going to leave this one kind of blank. I can come back and change it on a later day, but I don't know what I want to put there yet. So it's just going to stay blank. Which it still looks kind of complete, but it's not as complete as the other ones, if that makes sense. So, Okay, I think I'm going to take a small break just because I've been playing for about 40 minutes. It's good for me to get up and stretch. So I'm going to take a small break and then we'll start working on the tavern. So I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, I'm back. I think I'm gonna start working on the tavern, but I'm not gonna finish it today. Wrong button. But I want to at least lay down the blueprint, get an idea of how big it's gonna be, and go from there. So I'm gonna get yellow wool, and I did find an inspiration picture, but as I said, I'm going to try and make it my own. So we're just gonna kind of wing it. I think it'll be nice to be able to look over the water. Yeah, look over the water. That's what I was thinking. Um, I think this will be a good size, and then I can have this area. I'll cut this back a little. Have this area be like a hallway. to where the doors are gonna be. Yeah, that'll be nice. That'll be nice. I'm just gonna clear out these leaves because I am gonna end up changing the floor. I just don't want to deal with the 100 leaves in my inventory when I do. No, that was the wrong button. Okay, okay. Um, let's see. I need to place a sign so that I don't forget what this building is going to be. Signage. No, no, no. There we go. Tavern. Tavern. Okay. Oh no. I guess now's a good time to see how everything looks in the dark. I don't know why these lanterns aren't lighting up. Slash weather. The time said midnight. Okay. I will add paths and like, how do I want to light this up? I'll figure that out. But I want to see the boat. Okay. It's lit up fairly well. Yeah, I feel like the lighting works for what. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Can I? That is the wrong button that I want to do. No. I mean, I don't need a ladder, but it feels better. Okay. Can I add it? I can. That actually works really well. Okay. I will add paths from like the boat into the town square, around the fountain on either side, and then all the way up to the tavern. I think a stables would look really good here. Actually, hold on. Did I? Okay. I just wanted to make sure I unmuted myself so I'm not just rambling these ideas to nobody. Okay. Um, let's place a stable over here because, you know, you ride in on your horse, you want to be able to place them somewhere so that you can look around town. That should work. I am gonna have these like little clip areas just because I feel like it adds a different level of dimension than just the nice blended uh feeling. So like since there's gonna be a building here, there is no reason to walk off that area. It's not gonna hurt you, but there's no reason to. Um do 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 do. trying to make it look more organic, but also like stay true to what I need it to do. Oh no. Oh no. I'll be nice. Stay, stay full. Okay. Um, as much as I am enjoying this, I'm starting to like get a little frazzled in the head, unfortunately. So I think I'm gonna figure out how to light this up really fast, and then I might get off just because I don't want to do this while I'm like not in the right headspace, if that makes sense. I do really like how it gives the effect of like grown over while lighting it up. It works quite well. It's a win-win in my opinion. It doesn't add too much to the stone, but it makes it look like it's been there a little bit. It ages it, which I really appreciate. And then I'm also going to add some cracked stone, just sparsely, because it would deteriorate with water rushing on it. That's a normal thing for it to do. So, okay. I am much happier with that now. Okay. Um, I'm kind of out of ideas for the moment. I think I'm going to take a break from streaming altogether, and I will come back to it in a bit. Hopefully then I'll have more ideas. I'll be able to like actually build like the tavern that I want to build. Um, but I did really enjoy today. I had a lot of fun. I am very happy with the stalls that were built. I think they look very nice and very like cohesive for what each one is selling, minus the one we didn't finish, but that's okay. It's not always going to be finished projects, it might be works in progress. But I hope you had fun today. I know I did. I hope you have a wonderful day or night. And until next time, bye bye.